Yo, how we doing? What up, Kieran? How we doing, buddy? How we doing? What up, Z? How we doing? Can I get a sound check? Can you guys hear me? Okay, just trying to get a couple of things set in my end here. Good. Okay, thank you. Good. Are you still in Asia, Kieran? Are you still in Vietnam? Big gap up here on indices. I've only just kind of opened the charts here now. I think we had earnings, right? If I'm not mistaken. Nice. Okay, first thing I see is this. This is clearly my draw here now, this flat body open. I just can't long away from this, so this is going to be my draw. I have 90-minute SMT here. Now really C2. We'll see. This is gonna be my draw. I won't be looking for any longs until this is taken. Check gold. So gold itself, I think it looks good for longs. However, I hate these. Again, similar to in Cuba, like this is just a flat body open here. Down here, I hate this, and it's also the same on the gold forex pairs, like this and this. Like I hate that. This could give a nice SMT in this gap with silver. I just don't know how I'd feel longing away from this flat body open. Also, like this just might be the trade here. You watching anything tonight, Kieran? Anything look good? Yeah, I think this might just be the trade. I might be after missing it though. Could be a little aggressive. YM to previous weekly high, previous weekly high from where? Yeah, it's insane how like decoupled these things are. So YM didn't give us any new day opening gap, did it? Yeah, I see. I guess ES would actually be the one you want to short. If it's not already gone, but watch gold from this gap here too. If we get some sort of SMT, can't talk tonight. But I will be interested to see how silver performs here with this flat open. Okay, there we go. I actually, so I saw this too late. I placed a limit here just on this candle, but it's just like running without me. So I just saw this form too late, but I had a limit right at the open this candle to see if I got a retest, but nope. I probably should have just market sold, but this was the entry here. Like once you got this CSD. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep an eye on gold here too. Nice, Dazin. Yeah, that's actually what I was saying there a second ago. If you were going to short, you probably want to short ES. Good shit. Good shit. You could take a retest of that gap too. Good shit, good shit. Yo, what up, Jove? How we doing, man? Okay, good. I hope I wasn't like too harsh. I was just pretty peed off today, to be honest. So I hope you guys don't take it the wrong way and use it more like as motivation rather than like criticism, if you get me. Why are we shorting? Aren't we in a bullish gap? So you see this new week or this new day opening gap we have here, Joe? I can't short away from this. So this day has opened and literally just went higher. No lower wick, no anything. So I would need this gap to be traded into to go higher. Now we could take these highs first before doing that, but I want these lows taken before we go higher. Now YM doesn't have one here, but no, I get it, man. I get it. You're busy and people have jobs and stuff, and like that's all completely fine. But even if you can't like trade, there's other things you can do to like basically improve your trading, you know? I get you. Did you take this 3-minute breaker, Kieran? New M5 gap. Yep. Just if you moved it down there, you probably just wouldn't get too arty or like you'd really have to manipulate your stop to like there, which would be fine, I guess. Just be a bit more aggressive. You also got on NQ here. Yeah, afraid I might have just missed this, unfortunately. Unless you got like this 3-minute gap, would still make sense. Still give you 2 hour lows. Honestly, if gold CSD is here, I might give it a whirl too. I just don't love this low of day from silver, but we'll see. I'd want this V-shape to happen like pretty quick though. Like I want it to do like, I don't want like to mess around here for too long. So we'll see. If this doesn't sell off too hard in the next like 7 minutes, you might be able to catch the next 30-minute open, high, low, close on these. So just hopefully it doesn't like sell off too hard in the next like 7 minutes. I know, Daz, you were saying that ES was weaker here. Just NQ just closer to the draw too, isn't it? I mean, I guess it is now. It just wasn't at the time of the CSD, I guess. There's a 5-minute gap now in ES. Anybody short this 5-minute gap here? I think. Yeah, they should, Des, and I agree. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You took NQ, Jove. Where was your entry? Where did you take the entry from? Yeah, that would be ideal, Daz, and if they both went down here during Asia, and then we can trade it up during like New York. And hopefully the London traders won't have all the fun. Sure would. Sure would. How shit has New York been the last couple of days? Well, I guess last couple of weeks, but last couple of days especially. No, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a skill issue. I don't know, but I've been struggling during New York for sure. Alright, we're going to do 30 minute in 3 minutes. So I'd be hoping for some sort of open high into the gap. Something like that. Jove, send me your long or your position in the Discord. I'd like a C2 here as well, would be pretty nice. Okay, I'm just looking here now, Joe. That's fine. You're just, the only thing you're entering is just like way too low on the, in the range. Like what? I see that breaker entry you have there. Like that would have been a nicer one. Because like what do you get here? It's probably like you're only getting like a 1-to-1, are you? Yeah, so there should be no sadly, like you should just not take it if that's the case. Like you just wait until you get like at least 2 hour, and if it gives it to you, great. If it doesn't, you just leave it. I get a new 30 minute here across the board. Okay, I don't want to see this like just straight melt. I wanted to put in some sort of high here first. Please. Thank you. Or maybe it's just going to straight up melt. Yeah, this is just straight up melting here. Yo, what up, Delgado? How we doing, man? From New Jersey to South Carolina. I've done that drive a few times from New York to South Carolina. Takes about 12 hours, right? Well, depending on where from Jersey you're going and where to South Carolina, but from where I was going, it took about 12 hours. You're missing indices shorts, but don't worry, because so am I. So am I. I was going over gold and I just missed this 5-minute CSD here. Tried to wait for a 3-minute gap. Was probably being a bit greedy. I could have went for the 5-minute maybe. Just gives shit RR, so. From Bergen County, okay. Yeah, gold doesn't look great here now. Give signals, sir. You're the man with the signals, Davey. And signal was already given here. I just didn't take my own signal. This was pretty clean here. Good man, David. Good man. Good man, good man, good man. Glad to hear. Nice. That's a banger. Absolute banger. 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 Don't really know what gold is up to. Like I said, I just hate this fucking thing here. I hate this. Do I think we could go lower than this gap? Doesn't, is it? I mean, I think we could, because like you could look for this level to fill the gap, you know. I think we could, but I think if you get to the gap, like, should just be your draw. Like, I would be TPing here. Depends how greedy you want to be. Like, if you want to, I don't know, say you're taking some evals or something, you want to see if it goes down here, you could do that. But like, this should be your low-hanging fruit, you know. I was watching that too, David. The only thing is, I just like look at this day just opened at 6 and just ran higher, you know? Like, that's not what I want to see from, we've no low of day here, like, and when I look at this to actually look at the daily here, like, we've no daily C2, we tapped the gap, but we closed below like all these lows, which isn't ideal. So if I was looking to short this next day, I'd be looking for this open high, like low close, and we're getting that exactly here. We're opening high, we get the C2 here. It's also SMT with silver. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, do I want to short this either though? It's just kind of messy. NQ gonna hit it first. Yeah, the only thing is, doesn't yet, but this only kind of becomes weaker after the CSD. Like, this is weaker, higher time frame. So you've no way to anticipate or no way to tell that this is gonna become weaker after this happens. You know what I mean? It's just unfortunate. There's not much you can do there. I just took NQ because I just saw it like straight away. If I had been looking at this one, I would have taken ES. Like, ES is the right one to be taking because you have the 90-minute here, you know, showing that it's weaker. But the fact on the lower time frames that it becomes weaker than like on the 5-minute just because it drops down lower, like quicker, that you can't do anything about that. Like, there's no way you're going to know that that's going to happen. You got me? I take the trade. Nice one, Elkin. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All you guys are eating and I'm here. Nice, 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 nice. You can send some my way, will you, please? Yeah, that's the way to do it. Like, that's why the SMT is there, is to tell you, obviously, like, which asset is weaker or stronger. So you just like, you took the right one. You have no control over NQ suddenly becoming weaker and dropping to the draw quicker. Like, there's nothing you can do about that, you know. Would it be madness to short gold? Like, not right now, but I'd have to wait for the next hourly candle. Something's telling me to. I don't know. Okay, Q's won't take that low. You mean this one, Davey? If it breaks this gap? Just, it's too far, it's too low into to short down here for me then. That's why it's a little tricky, but we shall see, we shall see, we shall see. Dear, I did something stupid. Luckily, I saved myself there. I accidentally pressed long at the start. Oh, you entered like the wrong... Yeah, I've done that before, man. I've done that before. Holy shit, that's loud. Okay, there you go. Bang, bang on both TPs. So, Dazn, you were asking, like, this could go down and just look to fill this gap now? I don't think I would be holding for that, but... Oh, the filled. Good shit. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Nice job, nice. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, like, that's more than enough. That's what you want to do. If you want to keep running, that's fine. Like, your job is done. It's not to catch, like, the Pico top and the Pico bottom. Like, you just want to catch the meat of the move and be done. Move on with your day. Because, like, how annoyed would you be if you didn't TP there and it, like, reversed on you? You'd be, like, pissed. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I wouldn't even say it's low-hanging fruit. Like, that's the draw. Like, and that should be it. And now, like, what can you expect here now is a new phase of price, so... I swear, man, if this comes down and trades back into this range, I will flip. I was hoping news was going to like send us over here, so yes, I'm glad we're coming down filling this gap, but like I want us to like start doing this. Like this would be absolute like horseshit. Something like that. Yeah, I honest to God, I love these. Like these are, the draw is just so clean. Like I'll never look to trade away from this, no matter how high it goes. So my draw is like very clear. So I love these. Honest to God, I love these when they just like gap up and push higher. Just wait for like an hourly sweep or some sort of SMT, CSD, and then just like let it play out. I absolutely love when there's end dogs and end wogs. They're just like, they make the draw so easy. Nice, 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 nice. Is that an eval, Davey? Because or maybe some of the Lucids, the Lucid Flex, is it? They don't have any consistency for funded, but I know they do on the evals. Whoa. Okay, no SMT in this gap anywhere. Just going to see how this candle closes. Nice, nice, nice. That's a good start. That's a good start. We're going to short gold down to these equal lows here. This obviously wouldn't be as clean as this. This I would take on like all my accounts all day, every day. This I will take on, I bought a bunch of those. No, I say a bunch, 5, only room for 5 of them, but the 50k end of day trails for Apex, it was like a 5-pack was like $245. So I bought 5 of them. No, obviously there's an activation fee, but I don't mind paying the activation fee afterwards because I'll have them passed. I'd prefer to do that, buy the evals cheap and pay the activation rather than pay whatever they are, like 109 up front and end up like blowing them, you know. So I have a few of those I could rip maybe here on this, assuming we get a chance to short it, that it doesn't just like nuke here. I guess this would be like the similar level for YM, right? ES would give serious RR if you took, like if you took the retest of this OBE. It's like 5. Could you review the NQ trade? Why could you not long from there? Because we weren't in the gap, Joe. So like, same as any fair value gap, right? Like this is a gap. I can't long from here if we're not in here. You know, like same as any gap for our daily gap or whatever we have. Like I need price to come in here in order to long from it. So instead of waiting for price, like I want price to come down here, because this day just opens and goes higher, puts in like no wick. So like how many, look at this here. Let me get rid of that. That was from my psychology video earlier. See all these daily candles here. I can turn this off for a second. How many of these don't have a up, top and bottom wick? And if they don't, how many of them does price come back down and see? Like this is one here. I guess that doesn't, right? This one doesn't, but price eventually hits it, like here. But all the rest of them like have wicks. Like this didn't when it went up, came down and we like hit it. They're inefficiencies essentially. But like 90% of them have a higher and lower wick. So once I see this open and go straight higher, I want this low to be taken. Like I can't trade away from this. So sure, if I want to long away from it, I need price to be in here before I can long away from it, you know? So I just basically playing the retracement of this, and then we'll see what happens after that. This song wrecks my head. Does that make sense, Joe? Depends what time frame you're looking at, but I'm not interested in any like lower time frame gap here. I'm interested in this new day gap, because this is Wednesday's close, this is Thursday open. This is the only gap I'm interested in here. I'd be interested to see what happens now when we fill these gaps. I think becoming full-time Asia trader is like the only way to go these days. Cool. Yeah, it'd actually be nice if we fill this, keep this gap open and use that to go higher. It would be ideal. I don't want, like I said, I don't want this, I don't want it closing back inside this range here, this high range. Okay, new hourly, 9 o'clock, new hourly, new 90 minutes, all that jazz in 50 seconds. Did anybody hold to fill the gap or no? Is anybody who was short out? Or is everybody just like bagged their cash and ran? Bleeding, yeah, I guess it's, we'll see now what happens here. Just closing this gap. Take this away. Nah, this is awkward. We have a 90-minute gap here. We currently have this SMT here. Are we NMOG or DNOG valid once filled? Yeah, it's in the NMOG or NDOG. It's not an NMOG yet. New day opening gap. Oh, you mean are they valid once filled? How do you mean valid? Valid for what? Oh, I can see kind of both ways in gold here. C2 hourly closure, 15-minute gap. We don't have the gap filled though, that's what I was hoping for. That would be reason for shorts, but for longs, we now have this 90-minute SMT fill with silver here. Can use it. You can use it as a draw, but once it's hit, the draw is gone, just like any other draw. Like if you were using previous daily high as a draw and it got hit, like that's your draw gone, you know? Rank, entry models, break. I don't think there's like a ranking. It's whatever you can see and identify the best, and whichever one like registers best with you. Like for me, I personally like CSDs, OBs, and I absolutely hate. Just getting some move here on silver. I'd say silver might be tipping its hand a little bit here. I'm going to see if we can create a 5-minute gap here. And if we do, look for that, just in case we decide to like turn around here. But so Michael, I would say there's no one is better than any other. Like there's no, I can't say all breakers are definitely better or CSD is better or inversion. It's whatever registers with you the best is the one you use. Like I absolutely hate taking IFVGs. I just hate them. They just don't work for me. But I know some people then like absolutely love them, and it's like their bread and butter, and that's like perfectly fine. And not just for like entry models, like for overall models too. Like say I trade TTFM, like that might suit you, but you might actually hate it. You know, some people just be like, no, that's just way too confusing. Or like you want to trade the unicorn model. Some people just can't see it. It just doesn't register for some people as clearly as it does other people. You know, so it's just whatever you can sit down and say, this is so clear to me, I'm going to do that. That's what you do. Yeah, and I used to be a breaker trader as well, Michael. Like I used to be a unicorn trader, so breakers and fair value gaps. So I'm kind of in the same camp as you. It's either like breaker / CSDOB or nothing. Like I hate IFVGs. If we get something like this that might be worth giving it a go, I'll see. This V shape here is pretty nice with this 90-minute SMT. Like silver is absolutely ripping here. Yeah, I'm probably going to get punished here for not just like marketing here. We'll see. I've been a little bit hesitant tonight for whatever reason. Broaden that question a bit more for me, Michael. So how do you mean market entering on C3? Like what time frame are you talking? We also have a 2-stage here now with the highs. This is tricky. This V shape on silver looks like pretty strong though. So so M15 and above without demanding. Okay, yeah, you can do that if you get decent RR, like, and your stop can go to good low. Like, I think that's completely fine. I think that's completely fine. Like, I don't know. Say you wanted to take something like this. So get your 15-minute C2 here. And you just do something like this. And target like 2R. Something like that. Like, I think that's completely fine. I think it's good for like position entries if you're trying to enter like early before 9:30 or something like that. Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say, like, not this particular example, but yeah, if everything else aligns, yeah, I think that's perfect, yeah. Yeah, that would just make it higher probability, yeah. Yeah. For sure. But yeah, I think it's completely fine. Like, say it's an M15, like, you're not wasting your time pricking around on the M1, waiting for stuff. And like, if it's logical, like, the idea is you're going to trade C3, so you're just going to enter the start to C3. Your stop is going to be above C2, which should be protected. If you get more than 2R, like, that's what you should be doing. Just taking that trade. Takes all like the lower time frame BS out of it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this would be too long now to... This wick would be too long to try and look for longs back up here. You'd have to wait for a new 4 hour at 10 o'clock. Something like this is what I'd be looking for. I think it was Anne and Fisher was asking about a DOL. So like the gap itself has been hit, but could you use this as a draw? You could, because now you have like SMT here. Technically, with NQ and ES. So when it's this close, I'd just be expecting it to hit it as well. Like this isn't a space though with SMT, it's like very close. I would expect YM to take out this low as well. So you could maybe use it as a draw for like ES to catch up. Say we create like some sort of 30-minute gap here. And here, you could use that to maybe trade it lower if you wanted to. Something like that. The only thing is you would want a... You would want NQ to hit the gap and ES to not, preferably not, because you'd want this to be the weaker one. I should just knock at it here. See if you get some sort of like 15-minute gap here. You could try and like... Maybe this one. Like if we're thinking like low days set here for indices and stuff, this 90-minute SMT, you could see if there's a 15-minute gap. Kind of like what Michael was talking about. You could like set a 15-minute gap and just use that and just like let it ride to here somewhere. Something like that. Jeez, look at that 15-minute candle in silver is insane. Okay, we'll see what we get here at 9:30 in indices. Anybody long gold or no? Also, can you guys hear the music in the background or... No, I just have a speaker playing here in the background, but I can turn it up if you guys want. We can hear it a bit. Is it like too low or is it okay? Or is it like annoying? I can turn it off too if it's like annoying people. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything here until 9:30. For me, it's okay. Cool. 9:30. I'm gonna watch these 30-minute gaps on indices, and then on gold, I'll watch this. Like, if we create a 15-minute gap here, I'll watch how we react to those. So, just gonna chill for the next 8 or 9 minutes. In that time, do you guys have any questions for me? Anything you guys wanna ask or discuss or need help with or want to chat about? Just while we're waiting, I gotta check my whoop. Whoop. Yeah, potentially, Joe. That's something you could look for. Wouldn't obviously be as high probability as this, but it would be something you could do, or like YM to take out this low, you know. Sure, ES could go. We have like SMT like this now. So let me just put on like the hourly, 4 hour. Like this is essentially like SMT here, because we haven't like filled this gap. But like we're so close to it, I don't think it's going to leave it behind. Like if this had created like SMT up here somewhere, or like right here, I'd say, okay, maybe we won't. But no, maybe it doesn't happen at all. I'm just something we'll watch and see. Maybe indices just go higher from here, which is also completely fine. So, but yeah, that would be the idea. The only thing is that like ES, like again, just opened at 8:30 and literally sank. Like look at this candle here, just went straight lower, no upper wick again. I was hoping to get filled at this 30 or this 3-minute gap here, and it just kind of like completely died. So. Okay, we'll wait. What is it? 5 more minutes, 9:25. 5 more minutes. See what we get. Day's tomorrow, Thursday. Okay, Thursday. Oh, does Jackson Hole start tomorrow? Actually, great. That could be another shit show. No, never, Michael. No, never. Never. No, I've only traded like the futures you see, or actually I don't even know if you can see them on top of my screen because of the banner, but just the indices, so NQES, YM, occasionally RTY, oil, metals, and then FX. Pretty much all I've done, never Nvidia futures. Yo, Cronus, how we doing, man? What's up? Oh yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It was cheap. I just bought like a cheap one for streaming. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. So before I bought anything like that was anyway expensive, I just bought this. It was Nick told me buy it. I assume it's the same one he has. I just asked him what's a good mic and he just sent me a link to this, so I just got it. Thanks. I like the way it like lights up and it goes red if I go on mute. So that's it. How you been, man? Are you ready for this August PA to be over? For New York anyway, Asia's been not too bad, but New York's been complete ass. What will make you bullish if it comes to New York session? I'd like to see us create this 4-hour gap here. Looks like we'll do, and then trade into that and get some sort of like bullish PA away from that job. So something like this. Maybe create some sort of SMT up here and just something like this. Just basically if we can continue this move higher would make me pretty bullish. Yeah, did you take shorts, Kronos? These were like banger here. These are bangers. Like even to here was nice. This was like your low-hanging fruit. This was like nice to have. Okay, new 30-minute here. New 15-minute here as well on gold. Nice. Greedy, but that was nice. Nice. Good shit. I mean, we haven't created it yet, but like if this candle closes like this, then we'll have like between here and here will be a gap. You get me, Jove? If I take this away, there's going to be a gap here. Like a 4-hour gap. It hasn't created it yet because this 4-hour candle won't close for another 28 minutes, but you get me? Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Some sort of crack there would be nice. You see, silver Kronos absolutely ripping. There's no way I'll be awake during London, though. I assume you wouldn't be either, would you? Silver would be nice, yeah. Silver would be nice. So, Jove, yeah. So, see how this candle here doesn't have like, there's no wick overlapping. So like we have this gap here. There'd be a gap between this candle's low and this candle's high. This is probably throwing you off here like this one. But that was the new day opening gap, essentially, and that's been filled. So take note of this. It's just between this bottom wick here and this top wick here. So it'll be between here and here. We're getting... I just don't like silver during the age of all these gaps, but like technically we have SMT fill here on this 30-minute gap. Or a 15-minute gap, I should say. I just don't know if I trust this though. You want like a 3-minute CST. I'd prefer if it just hit the gap, to be honest. Does that clear it up, Jove, or no? No, yeah. But usually Kronos, you wouldn't be up during London, right? Or like, you don't trade all sessions, surely, do you? Your sleep must be wrecked if you do. Ooh. Yeah. Same. Same. Yeah, no interest in this now. These are like equal lows, are they? So are these. Just try and tell if we have like 30-minute SMT here or not, but these look like bang on equal lows on both of these. Oh shit. Send you drawings in Discord. Okay, let me check. So we do have this 15-minute fill here now with a CSD, but that CSD is just so far away. So maybe create a gap. You could take an entry in a gap, maybe stop at this 15-minute low. Yeah, I might get that 4-hour PSP here too. I still think this low will be traded back into at least, but I expect it to come down here, but maybe hourly gap sends it lower. Something like that. Not really anymore. Jove, I would have liked some SMT like with the gap, but right now they've all traded into the gap. I would just have to wait and see if we got like a C2, which looks like we're gonna get. YM's absolutely like melting here. Just gaps, but if we got like a C2 closure here where we sweep this high, you could maybe trade C3 back lower, which will also be the 10 o'clock candle open. Gold's after running out this high now. New 4-hour and 15 minutes. I don't know if we'll hold this SMT here or not. No CSD. On any of them, I don't think, no. I mean, you can, Joe, but what would be... No. I didn't say... No. First of all, whatever I say doesn't apply to you. Whatever I say is what I need. Like, you don't trade the same thing I do, so... Like, you don't want to be coming in here and only taking trades that I'm taking. Like, if your entry model shows up where you want to take it. But you're also after taking a win tonight, so you should just be done. You shouldn't be taking any more trades. So that's the first thing. So when you say, you said we need SMT, I'm not saying we need jack shit. I'm saying I need SMT. You can need whatever you want. And if your entry model is present inside in this 30 minute, then take it. But you already said you have 2 hours tonight. Like, what are you trying to do to take more trades? That's just being pure greed. You can watch it. You can, like, paper trade it. You can, for practice, you can, like, tape read it. But there shouldn't be any, like, you said we need X, Y, and Z or whatever. Like, only take the trades that you feel comfortable taking yourself, or the ones that make sense to you, because if you take them and they lose, you'll be like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have taken that trade. Like, David doesn't know what he's doing, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, like, see, for Kronos here, he knows no SMT, no trade. Like, here I would love to have had it to take the trade right from the gap, but now when I don't have it, I need to see a C2 form here at minimum. So I'm not, like, in the camp of no SMT, no trade. I definitely like to have it. There's times I do require needing it. Like, up here, I wouldn't be able to take this trade without it. But here, if they all trade into the gap and I get, like, a nice C2 on ES, then I would look to trade C3. Like, that's fine for me, but maybe not for Kronos, you know? So we all have our own little things. Yeah, I just want to know your reasoning. Reasoning for what, Jove? For wanting the SMT? Is that what you want the reasoning for? Because that's just what suits me. Like, if I want this to happen. Say NQ trades into this gap and trades, like, up here, and ES doesn't. That shows me the crack. I can take this straight away as like I'll be pretty much trading a C2 then because I have a crack. But like I can only trade a C3 after a C2 forms. So when we don't get that, I need to wait for his candle to close to see if we form a C2, which like it's clearly showing we're not here now on any of these two. So that's pretty much why. Joe, you're not listening to me, man. You're not getting it. For you, yes, if that's in your plan, which I know it is, if it hits your POI, look for the trade. You don't need to wait for the crack. Just take it. You don't need to do that. Like if you're looking to short it, just go ahead and take it. Like an SMT will make it more high probability, but for you, like if you don't want to have to wait for it, you don't. That's fine. That's like for you. This is just for me. You get me? Get a nice move here on gold. This 3-minute gap is a nice long here. For those of you who want to be greedy. Actually, no, this would be just put it to protect the swing here, sorry. Oh shit, 5 to 10. Okay. Looks like you're going to get a PSP out of this gap, which would be your crack if you wanted to trade it lower. You're also going to form an hourly gap here, which we could trade into and trade down here if that's what you're looking for. We could also just keep ripping here because we've filled in this NWOG, have an hourly C2. We could just keep going higher here too. But we have a new 4-hour open as well, so just keep an eye on that. Gold I think goes higher in this 4-hour. We just have no 30-minute gaps, but silver's absolutely rocketing here, so okay, so just for the last few minutes, guys, anybody have any questions or anything they want me to cover before I hop off? Any questions about trades or anything pretty much before I wrap it up? I won't be live anymore this week. I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. I just have somewhere I gotta be tomorrow night, so it'll be next week again before I'm back live. Good stuff, Joe. Well done, man. Make sure and journal the trade and DM me with any questions you have. Watch back the live stream if you need to. If you need to like go over it. And don't forget to write down your mistakes, like taking the long instead of the short, etc. Good man, good man, good man. Good night, Delgado. Safe driving if you're still driving, man, to South Carolina. Thanks for stopping in. I think I might have hit my highest ever views tonight, maybe. Let me check. 28. No, I think we got like 35 one night. I think is what was the highest we got to. Oh, if you guys don't mind, if you're still here, could you like the stream before you leave? Would be great. Nick told me tell you guys do that. It like helps promote the stream or something like that. I don't know much about this kind of stuff. But okay, I'll give it one more minute just to see if anyone has any questions or anything else they want me to discuss. But if not, thank you all again for joining. I hope you guys learned something as always. Well done to people who caught those indices shorts. They were absolutely like banger. And yeah, that's it. Stay safe trading next couple of days. I think Jackson Hole starts tomorrow and it's definitely on Friday. So, and then we'll be into September. So don't do anything stupid between now and then. Hopefully we'll get some better price action in September. So don't go crazy the next 2 days. And then I will see you all next week, hopefully. Have a good night, guys, and like I said, be safe trading. Have a good weekend, and I will hopefully see you all next week. Okay, peace, guys. Take it easy.